What's up guys, back with another Injustice 2 video. So in this video I'm going to be going over tactics on punishing your opponent with Black Canary. So you might have a hard time punishing opponents right now because of your short range. You know, Black Canary has T-Rex arms, so she won't really be able to reach from a lot of ranges. And a lot of characters have very negative moves that push you push you at a distance where you're, any simple like punches like that, or any some punches where you use medium kick or anything like that, become like useless because he pushes you too far, or the character pushes you too far that you can't punish at the distance. So there's certain things that you could do. And I'm going to be going over ways to punish your opponent, and then I'm gonna go over how to counter players who do know your negative frames, and then completely react on seeing that you thrown out something that's very negative, like the 1-1-2 string that Black Canary has is very negative. So if someone reacts right away to punish it, there's tactics they can use to counter them for trying to punish you. So first I'm gonna go over the distance and stuff like that. So let's say Aquaman does his trident rush attack. Even though it's very negative, it puts you very far, so no normal buttons that you have can reach. There's no buttons that can reach the punish in time. None of your normal buttons can reach the punish in time. So there's a main option that I use to punish moves that are negative but from a far distance. I use just raw sorry, I don't remember the name too well. Soaring knee, raw soaring knee. I gotta remember the name. Alright, so raw soaring knee works against those type of negative attacks that push you very far. So if he goes for it, you get a full punch off of it. And depending on what you have, like if you have your scream available, then you're able to do certain things over. You get more damage off of it. But if not, then you can go for a reset with the 3-3 after the the punish. So we'll go over again. There you go for that to get the reset if you want, or you can go for this into the soaring knee and dash up just to get a little more pressure. You can get a jump in, but if your opponent wakes up like with down one, it depends on the opponent's down one. If it's a really fast down one, she can, or the character can anti-air, so be careful with that. But there's different setups that can end. You could choose to go for ender or just for the reset or the ender. But with Black Canary, you never want to be far from your opponent because you're gonna get zoned out, and there's nothing you can do about zoners. I mean, there's ways to get in. It's basically waiting for your ability and getting on your opponent most of the time. So, alright. So I went over punishing from certain distances. Aquaman has a lot of negative attacks that push him far away, and you just go for that. Just a raw soaring knee works. You can use raw trait. You can't use level 2 or 1 because they're 19 frame startup. So since the level 3 is a 15 frame startup, you're able to punish like anything like that from far range. And you start your reset. Yep. From there, you go from there, or you can go the overhead. Alright. So another thing I'm gonna go over is when someone's trying to punish any of your negative attacks. So let me go over. What should I go over? Okay, I'm gonna use this attack that he's doing, the trident rush. I'm gonna use the trident rush as an example, even though his opponent's not gonna be punishing with trident rush or with any special attack. Most likely gonna be jab. So after you throw a negative string out, the problem if I go like this, he'll get hit because he tries to go for it right away. So if you go commit for this, which is very negative on block, you see it punishes right away. If you cancel it to different things, you can make it safe. So if you go for this, like let's say, alright, try to get it. Yeah, he's still gonna get hit. So this in general is punishable. Like, it's really punishable. So you don't want to be doing that. So if you commit, you could go for the counter, the parry, and then you could. That's a good way to bait your opponent for. That's if you can read that your opponent knows how to punish you. If your opponent's not punishing you, which a lot of people that I run into online don't really know yet, there's very few people that actually know how to punish her. Sometimes, you know, the block stun on this attack sometimes might not be like, you know, kind of throws off people's timing, so I understand that. But people that do know, they're gonna be pressing the button right away because they're expecting you to, they're trying to punish you. So you could go for a counter, and you can EX it to get more off of it. So if you EX it, you could dash up and get another combo. And from there, you know, you do normal combos. I dropped it there because I'm a little unfamiliar with the timing, but I get down. I do the combo in another video. In my past videos, I made a black canary. But I'm going over tactics right now on punishing, so I'll leave a link in the description for the combo video. Well, not the combo video, but where I show that combo off. Alright, so let me go back to showing you this. So her parry is very useful for basically trapping people or tricking people into forcing or trying to punish you. You can't do it off of this. You can't do it off of a special attack. You can't do a special attack into another special attack. Only against negative buttons. Since Black Canary has a lot of negative buttons, if you can read that your opponent is right away is blocking your attacks, then you could go into. Is he gonna? Okay. Then you could go into the parry. That's another thing. Sometimes they don't do it right away. You might get hit. So the best option I've seen is this. The timing after the EX parry is a little weird. After the dash up, you have to get used to that timing. Once you get it down, you'll be fine. That wasn't optimal, but again, I'm not going for optimal combos right now. Just showing you how to punish. You can go for the canary drop. You can cancel the canary drop. Sometimes that works. And then you get a back 3 and into a lot of damage. After that canary drop EX, back 3, that's a lot of damage that your opponent's gonna take. But you have to go for a close cannon drop if you want to get close to your opponent. Most of the time that doesn't work for me, the canary drop, because a lot of people, like let's say you're trying to use it just to get in on your opponent or something. You know, using the canary drop to mess with the anti-air. Problem with that is sometimes people are constantly walking back away from the range because they know Black Canary doesn't have good distance, so they're constantly walking backwards against you. So using this raw is not the best option unless, you know, opponent is very stationary and waiting to anti-air all the time. Because it does beat anti-air, so you can think about it as like a dive kick. You know, like Cammy's dive kick, you're slowing down, you know, the speed of your, you know, your movement speed in the air. So it's throwing off people's anti-air timing. So that's what it does. It can mix you up like that. Or you can use it to, you know, trick someone. So you can use the parry or that. The parry is if someone knows and it's gonna punish right away. If someone's gonna punish right away, then you use that. Use that right away if someone's gonna like punish you right away. But I guess if someone's not familiar with it, you want to go for the cannon drop. If someone's going for a light delay punish, like very slow like punish, then you could go for that, for the canary drop. A lot of damage. Alright. So that's kind of what I wanted to go over. Just mainly, just more tactics that I picked up a little bit from the days that passed. That is very useful to, you know, use the counter after doing negative buttons. Cause a lot of people try to press buttons if they know that your buttons are negative. You have to read that right away. But in terms of punishing like far distance negative attacks, use the soaring knee. Raw soaring knee works very well. It's an 11 frame startup. Let me go over another move actually, because I feel like the Trident Rush is not a good enough example. I want to make a better one. He has another move that's negative but pushes back really far. Okay, so I don't know how negative this is, but I know it's a negative attack. I've been told this is a negative attack. So, hold on. Oh, yeah, let's go to playback. I mean the reset on playback. Alright, so oh. I'm trying to get close up. Yeah, I've seen it's a negative attack, but I haven't tried it until now, so soaring knee does not work against that, so you're gonna have to go for the scream. So that's the only option against that. Okay, so that kinda sucks, but I mean, I don't think that's a punish, because yeah, I just set him to block after. I wish it was like Street Fighter, you could just like set it up like that. I mean, I could have made him block after. Yeah, let's do that. My bad, I'm not familiar with the Injustice, or this is like MK actually, this type of training room, you know, options. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. So that does work against that. Okay. So you can use level 2. So 19 frame startup attack can't work against that. Okay. And you get a... Damn, that's crazy. Okay, good. Alright, there's hope. Okay. So that's more negative than Trident Rush. Alright, it's hard to combo. I think the 4-3 is easier to get. Because the 4-3 has a little more distance. And if you can't get the max distance off it, then you might have to go for the level 2 into a soaring knee. Obviously in here you get like 4-3 or something because it's in the corner, but if he's mid-screen, then you might have to dash up soaring knee, probably. Alright. Or that, I tried to do soaring knee, that just came out. Just want to show you guys. You can if you get it close enough, so it really depends. It's hard, but you can get it. Really, come on. So what can I do though if I can't get really anything off of that? Okay, I get 2 dash ups into the regular combo. Alright. I was trying to go for the cross up there, but yeah, I showed it in a different video. Alright, so yeah, that's mainly what I want to show, just a little bit tactics, like, you know, against countering people when they do certain attacks, and just tactics with Black Canary. This is what I've found so far. I know it's not deep into the game, I still need more time so I could work on Black Canary, because I feel like she's a very good character, she just needs a little more time. So, but I'm going to put the time into her to get, you know, a lot better. Oh, what'd I do? Okay, stop doing that. Alright, just leave it like that. No, it went back here, okay. There we go, okay. So yeah, I'm still working on Black Canary, so it'll take a little more time to get more stuff out, but you know, I hope you guys are satisfied with what I brought to you. I got some tactics with countering, you know, the parry, you know, when people are trying to punish you. Soaring knee punishes against certain negative attacks that push you far. That's like our only option. If it's not the soaring knee, then it's only this. It's either that or the soaring knee. So she doesn't have the best range, but little things to get in, that's all it takes with Black Canary. She doesn't have safe 50-50s, but she still has the, you know, potential to cause a lot of ambiguous, you know, resets and situations that opponent does not want to be in. So I feel like this character is going to be very well if you put the time into it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe for more videos. That I am out. Goodbye.